Hi guys and welcome back. So today we are going to check out the ABC mergers and we were going to the Ginger Cat. Don't forget to like the video to help the channel grow and subscribe if you have not. So let's go and question this guy. The Ginger Cat. Kind of makes me want ginger biscuits. Ooh.
You've seen Fraser, Hastings. What is your feeling?
He's a big chap. Fragile isn't exactly the word that springs to mind. I talked to his landlady before seeing him. She went to bed at 11. Fraser wasn't home yet.
Bien. Megan Barnard said he is a reserved character but with a nasty temper. We will see if this is the case.
That we will. Come on, catch up to him. Kind of forgot his name. I suppose you could call him, I don't know, hemorrhoid. That sounds like an adequate name for this kind of period piece. Oh. 2 jokes in one. Haha. There he is.
How do you do, Mr. Fraser?
Oh, I thought I was supposed to analyze him first.
You Hercule Poirot. Mr. Hastings said you wanted to speak to me.
Yes. I know that it may not be the right time, but I would like to ask you a few questions.
Now do I look at him? I do. Let's analyze him.
This man looks suspicious.
Is it the fact that he's not opening his mouth to drink alcohol? Whiskey. Dun, dun, dun. Where's the other one? Is it the fist? It should be the fist, but something by here.
Leave me alone.
No, I need to look at you.
Donald Fraser is in a terrible state, as if he hadn't slept all night. And
Because
he's
he was
drinking White Horse.
killing someone.
Leave me alone.
No.
Tell me that it's a mistake. That Betty isn't dead.
No, she's dead. She's outside.
Sadly, your lady friend has been murdered, Mr. Fraser.
Oh, Betty, if only you'd listened.
Yes.
If she had listened to you, she would still be alive. Should I take that to be a confession?
With that sort of thinking, you must send a lot of innocent men to prison. Under different circumstances, I might even find you amusing, sir.
It's no time for amusement, Mr. Fraser.
Yeah.
It is time to find your fiance's killer. Did you know what her plans were for the evening?
She said she was having dinner with her sister.
Yeah.
Yet, Megan only returned to Bexhill this morning, Mr. Fraser.
I didn't know.
Right. May I ask you what you were doing yesterday evening?
I spent the evening working.
Your colleagues can confirm this?
No, I often take work home with me.
111 at ease. I'm sure it's ill at ease, but
Therefore, you have no alibi, Mr. Fraser.
That's right. But that doesn't make me a murderer, Mr. Poirot.
untrue.
I would like you to leave now, please.
Ah, I knew I'd find you here, Poirot. I thought the victim's young man was here.
Yes, is all yours, Chief Inspector. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
It still annoys me that it says little grey cells and he says brain cells. Did Donald have a motive for Betty's murder? Let's see what we got. Betty used to go a great deal. The victim has marks. Well, no. Donald did not have an alibi. Donald was a violent man. That seems like it would, but apparently not. This one. A motive. This is a motive, so those both seem like motives, right? I suppose they're more polar opposites. Motive. A motive. That. Very much in love with Betty. God, what is it then? Yay, thanks for randomness. Donald had a motive for killing Betty. Jealousy. Does Donald have an alibi? Well, I mean, no. Donald may have been at the beach and have killed Betty. Does Donald have a motive for the murder? That? No? Or is it this one? Donald may have killed Betty, but he doesn't have a motive for the other murderer. I saw that glitch there with his drink. So what do we do? Where are we going now? What are we doing? Return to the crime scene. I can do that. Beach time. Whoop whoop. God, that almost sounded like a more high-pitched foghorn.
Fraser doesn't have an alibi and he's extremely jealous.
You are very skilled at summing up.
And yet you haven't asked Jap to arrest him.
It is too soon. But I agree, without the letters announcing the crimes, Fraser would already be behind bars. Bon, I think we have enough elements. Let's reconstruct the events at the scene of the crime.
Ooh, see, now this one's okay. I'm good with this
I
one.
can't imagine how the murderer wasn't seen, though. Surely she must have struggled.
Let us try and imagine the scene.
Yes, rather. These ones are okay. I don't mind these challenges. They're fine. It's those other nitty-gritty ones. Reconstruction's all good with me.
The killer and the victim are walking on the beach. Miss Betty has a bag, a belt around her waist, and carries her shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
They don't go in. They advance.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
Yes, and Betty gets changed.
Miss Betty enters the hut. She leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
Which seems like the most stupidest thing ever, because, I mean, they're just gonna go, oh, why does it say, 597? Remove the belt, right?
The killer tries to remove his victim's belt.
No!
She panics and tries to stop him.
Oh, am I right?
She runs away, pursued by her assailant.
No, there is no sign of a chase. Things must have happened differently.
I knew
Let
that
us
was wrong.
think again, mon cher.
I don't have to go from the beginning, do I? Oh, no, I do. Damn it!
The killer and the victim are walking on the
no, I
beach.
don't. It's all good.
Miss Betty has a bag, a belt
Oh,
around
no, I
her
do.
waist,
Damn it,
and
tricked
carries her
me.
shoes in her hand. Both of them walk slowly to hut number 5.
And they advance.
Both of them walk slowly to hut number 6.
And Betty gets changed.
Miss Betty enters the hut.
And then does the stupidest way to hide a
She
code.
leaves without her belongings. Then she hides a code.
Advance.
They keep walking. Then she removes her belt.
The murderer moves behind her and then attacks her by surprise. The body falls, lifeless, on the sand.
Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Don't know why you just remove your belt like that either there. It seems weird. Just around the neck, just like, let me just make it more convenient for you. Help is available in the pause menu at any time.
Without the ABC, we might have suspected Mr. Asher and Mr. Fraser.
Yes.
But by timing his crimes, the murderer is making sure he's accused. In a way, it is very generous of him.
Generous? The murderer seduced Betty in order to lure her to the beach and kill her.
Indeed, the young woman was certainly careless, but not stupid enough to follow a stranger.
What are you planning to do, Poirot?
Return to London, mon cher Hastings.
Yeah, God. Bye, beach. Go back to London. Well, how do we go back to London? Let's just follow him. Just hurry up. Keep going. Just follow him. Just follow behind him. No. Yeah, there's the car. Let's go in the car.
Right, back to London. There is nothing more for us to do here.
Yes. One share. That's what I must have heard. That car. Newspaper.
Jap has decided to reveal details to the press. The alphabet murder is now famous.
It is not a bad idea. The more people who know, the greater our chances of finding out something of interest.
Yes.
Poirot, I have a bad feeling. Poor Mr. Poirot, not so good at these little criminal matters as you thought yourself, are you? Rather past your prime, perhaps. Let us see if you can do any better this time. This time, it's an easy one. Churston on the 30th. Do try and do something about it. It's a bit dull having it all my own way, you know. Good hunting. Ever yours, ABC.
That was me shooting a gun. Good hunting.
Good hunting. Did you hear that, Poirot? The murderer seems to be taking it all as a game, a challenge. He will strike on 30th in Churston. We must warn Scotland Yard.
Yes, let's be a smart ass about it.
By the way, Hastings, what day is it?
Well, looking at the calendar, it's the 30th. No time to lose. We must prepare our suitcases for Churston.
God damn
Dieu,
it.
it is already 10 o'clock. I will call Scotland Yard immediately.
Yeah, you ain't Superman. You can't get there in time. Also, though, it's a Friday, so that's kind of good. So, you know, sucks for someone, but good for a lot of people. Can we get to the phone, or we're just going to, like, dilly-dally over?
Hello, Jap. We received a new letter from ABC in the 10 o'clock post.
Where and when?
In Churston. Today.
Today? I'll inform the population immediately.
I'll check the train times. Call me back.
On what? On his, like, phone that sits at his desk while he's on a train? You ain't got no mobile. Oh, hello. Yeah, pack that suitcase.
Miss Hastings tore the envelope.
Oh. Okay, so I suppose we're just keeping it.
It is not the right time.
No? Do I need to watch him, like twerk for a bit longer?
Hastings, what you are doing is an absolute disaster. That is no way to pack suitcases.
Heavens, we must hurry. We have to get to Churston before the murder.
Yeah, let's be another smart ass again, why not?
Hastings' order and method are always necessary, regardless of the circumstances.
Okay. I'll let you pack them.
Oh, no, can you just pack them? That'd be great.
Or the same. It really is a disgrace to leave your belongings in such a mess.
I know, let's look at this mess, this train wreck. This murder of a suitcase. Oh, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff that I'm picking out. There. Oh, damn. Awful.
Voila. It only took a minute.
It's gonna get messed up when you pick it up, though. Just saying.
Poirot, you were right. I've just consulted the ABC guide. There's no hurry. The next train doesn't leave till 11:45.
You see, there is no need to hurry. We will not be in Churston until tomorrow morning. After the murder.
But
Oh,
why has the murderer warned us so late? It's not what he usually does. Did he do it on purpose?
Very good question, Hastings. We should also compare the letter we have just received with the other two. Although I have very little doubt about what we will find.
Yay. Do I have to go to the snowflake? Haha. Can we go a bit faster, please? Thank you.
Right. Let us compare this new letter with the second one.
Okay.
Let us examine this more closely.
Okay, so eyes.
Certain characters.
Eye.
Yes, this eye is weird.
These eyes.
Let us compare this
Not
with the
weird,
other
though.
letter.
Down here. Oh, look, there's
Yes, the eye characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my...
the eye. Oh, the W is here, obviously.
The W. Right. Let's...
And down here. W.
Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same...
Just as a side note, though,
have
I
to
mean,
find-
like, we clearly know that this is the same person. So why are we analyzing letters?
Yes, the A...
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Let us come... That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed... My theory was right. These two letters...
We know they're written by the same person, though, so I mean, like...
Let us now
weird.
try and get our brain cells to work.
Yay, grey cells. Why did the murderer warn us so late? ABC guide? I mean, I suppose. Alphabet murder is now famous. That doesn't seem right. I mean, that might be one. Peace friends up with a wrong address.
The letter should have arrived in time. The postmark shows that it was sent 3 days ago. However, our man made a mistake in the address, which explains the delay. All the same, the post office took their time correcting the error.
Come on, Poirot. Your address is not quite as well known as that of Scotland Yard.
Yeah, Paro.
Poirot, the telephone. It must be Jack.
It must be, and we're running over our usual schedule for this, but I'll let it fly by this time, since someone's going to die, but it is also Friday on this game, so...
I have some news from Churchton. Bad news, I'm afraid. Sir Carmichael Clark was murdered while out on his evening walk.
Sir Carmichael Clark. The name is familiar to me.
He was a famous throat specialist, one of the best in London. A wealthy man, he retired to Combside, a beautiful house by the sea. He collected antiques.
Are you going there?
Yes, let's meet on the train.
Ooh, train date. Dun, 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 dun. This house is so old, though. Ugh. It's kind of like being in the that weird mansion-y place. Resident Evil 7 has that feeling, that creepy, dusty feeling. Dun dun dun.
The victim is called Sir Carmichael Clark, one of the best throat specialists in London. The body was still warm when we found it. If we'd been warned earlier, we definitely could have saved him.
It appears that the murderer made a mistake when he wrote his letter.
A mistake? Lucky for him.
And what if he did it on purpose?
No. He's defined his madcap rules and he's sticking to them. It's a matter of pride for him. Shall we go up to the house, Poirot?
The highest.
You go, my friends. I will come soon.
Yes, rather. Okay, well, I think a dead guy with blood on the floor is a good place to stop. So thanks, guys, for watching. Make sure you check out the videos coming up, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.